Hey, hi. Let's do a reading. This will be a collective read. So take what resonates and leave the rest. It's a general read today. Messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. Okay. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of earth energy here. I really feel like there's a person here who is staying in their lane. They are really focused on building up their life and their vision. And it feels good to be with themselves, be in their world. So this is someone who's cultivated a life of healing, who understands the practical life that they are about. And it's really cool. With the Eight of Pentacles here and the Ace of Pentacles, it feels like there could be someone in the workplace, or I feel like there's somebody who like keeps their head down and works, but thinks about you as like this really treasured person. You know, I don't know if you work with this person, if this is someone that you're apart from. This is a person who works hard, who understands the quality of something, who works with maybe lots of different energies, different people, but there's this quality about you that's like, that's something that I could hold forever, be with forever. We have the Three of Cups. So I wonder if they think about what it could be like to connect with you, to have a friendship, to share more emotion with you. It could be that you guys work together, or again, you're apart and they want to reconcile emotionally with you. There's celebration though here. There's community here. I think there's a desire or a longing or an insecurity around reconnection. What the first step looks like on a long journey. Maybe it begins with friendship. Maybe there's something here about maybe even reconciling friendship groups or worlds. There's deep thought and insecurity around commitment, around giving you what you deserve. I think there's something about the joy and connection that's really easy that they miss. Or maybe that they wonder if they're, I don't know. Yeah, look at Four of Wands. Four of Wands here. Like I get like best friends, stability. Similar passions, building a home together. But it's very much like in their mind and in their emotions and in their heart. Celebration, like gathered with friends to celebrate like a marriage, something like that. Reuniting, what it looks to have something beyond a friendship level as well here. If this is something purely platonic right now. However, the way these cards are laid out, it feels like this is two people who are either surface level or don't talk very much, or don't have a, or are apart from each other. With the moon being this deep longing point, I see this person in their day in and day out, realizing that you stand out above the rest, what the celebration of being with you would be. Connection. Oh, wow. King of Wands, Seven of Swords. Well, yeah, they want that. They want, the desire is strongly there. But the King of Wands coming out with the Seven of Swords is never a good indication in terms of, I feel like this is, if this is your energy, you're staying in your energy. You're not just reconciling, or you're intentional about your life. I don't know, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, this person wanted to be potentially chased by you, and that's just not happening. Indirect, they're not directly they're communicating indirectly, in hopes that it causes you to come after them, but they want you, so like there's a desire here that's very strong. But the manner in which they communicate is very much immature and childlike, and messages of probably like, they probably block you to get you to come after them or something like that. But then I have the Three of Swords here. So there's an element here. We have 2 threes on the table, right? We have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. So we know then that there's some element here of heartbreak that I feel like this person is just not willing to put up with. And I think that this is you. You're just not willing to put up with, even though these are immature games. They hurt at best, and they hurt at worst. They hurt at worst and best. And you don't deserve it. Like, just, if you're having a hard time deciding between multiple people or commitment, which could very much be the case here, then, keep that to yourself. But I think that there's a strong desire here to connect with you, because there's your independence, I think, is very attractive. Maybe if you pulled away from this person, they also felt heartbroken by it. There's heartbreak here. And betrayal. I don't know. I feel like someone who behaves in a Seven of Swords manner can leave a trail of hurt, and someone who's indecisive about friends and lovers and commitment can leave a trail of hurt. And I think in that, you've decided to keep to yourself to protect your heart. And that makes a lot of sense. And then we have the magician. Yeah, heartbreak as a tool of manifestation. I mean, if you're masochistic, is that where like you put up with that kind of behavior? They're hoping that it's the heartbreak that will draw you towards them. It's the heartbreak that will have you chasing them, that will have you wanting them to maybe you want them to pick you, but I don't see you being that person. I see you just in your element, like enjoying yourself. I feel like you know what you want, and it's something that is more beautiful. I feel like there could be two energies here. There's definitely an energy that plays a lot of heart and mind games, that is trying to get you in some ways to succumb to their odd beliefs around relationships and what you should put up with. And then I feel like there's this other energy here that I don't know if you work with them, or there's like a subtle energy here of someone who just thinks you shine so bright, who maybe doesn't know how to approach a relationship with you. And thinks that you're very independent and strong, and wonders almost who they would have to become to be with you. And I think that that's really beautiful. And, like, I think you've raised your standards to the point where someone thinks about like what it would be like to own property with you, live on the land with you, like love you and have a life with you. And that's really beautiful. And I think that is what you've raised your standards to that. Meanwhile, there's somebody over here who is just thinks that maybe you were who you once were. Maybe there was a time when this person knew you and you would accept and tolerate these levels of treatment. But that's changed. That's no longer you. And you're attracting this energy that's very like willing to meet you where you're at. And that is awesome. That's beautiful. I'm like smiling over here. Yeah, yeah, I mean, toward this person, you're like, okay, dude. uh, or if it's just a clear like, it's a no for me. Like, no, it's a clear no. Um, it's almost like there is no heart left towards this person. Like, you don't even want to see what they're up to anymore. They brought you that much heartache. Like, you don't even want to know what they're doing, who they're dating, what they're up to, because you protect yourself and you know how easy it is to go down that path, how easy it is for you to take on their behavior as what it means about you when it absolutely doesn't. And it's like you've woken up to like, it's a clear no. It's a clear no. I also though wonder if you struggle to see how beautiful you are as well. Like, you get in your head. Maybe you even in some ways cancel yourself out. I feel like this person wants to, I feel like you're really clever as well. And like you are not expending your energy anymore into fighting with this person, into defending yourself, um, into making someone respect you and holding the line. You're just saying no. You're just saying no. Like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I feel like someone always has, maybe somebody always had a list of something for you to do, and you're just not doing it anymore. And I feel like they hide that they feel frustrated by that. Your lack of compliance. I feel like it's the Nine of Pentacles versus the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's an element of you that is a little bit wild and untamable, and it makes this person want to be with you. Like you're untamable in some way. You're not tameable. And interestingly enough, I think that somebody thinks that you're immature, but really you're managing pain, you're managing heartbreak, you're building your life in the best way that you know how. It feels like this person can be relentless, and what they demand is over the top. And so you just kind of go quiet. You're no longer really making your point. Or if you do make a point, it could be like so far out there in terms of like, like, so I don't know if this is an ex that you're still in touch with, but you'll just like, you're on a different playing field. So you might just throw something completely outlandish out there that really frustrates them because they can't figure you out. You've had enough. So then it's like you're to that point where you've had enough. You've had enough so much that now it's like it's like what more can I say? What more can I even do? Like I'm just going to throw this out there and see what happens. It's kind of an interesting, I like it. I really like it. And I get that they have to really think about it. It's like you're meeting foolery from this person with like your own wild way of dealing with foolery, which is to just completely detach or just go as absurd as they are, which I think is amazing, and I just love it so much. You demand better, and you will not be controlled by somebody who feels like they can make and break the rules. You won't be controlled by that. I feel like there's a sweetheart that wonders if they're good enough for you, that you work with or that you've worked with. Because you're hard to read, but you stand out. I think you're a beautiful, like, wild soul. Anyway, I hope you see yourself the way the cards presented you. Don't cancel yourself out, okay? Love you.